Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in the Ausker kitchen. My name is Nicolò, and I will prepare a very special and very typical recipe of Italian cuisine today. I will be making an amazing risotto. It's not going to be a normal risotto, it's going to be a pressure cooker risotto. I want to show you and prove to you today how easy and quick it is to make the most amazing risotto in less than 15 minutes. So, get on with it. I will start by heating our pressure cooker and toast the grains. This is Carnaroli risotto. This is a very typical Italian risotto. It's a big grain that comes from northern Italy, and it's one of the most used kind of rice to make a risotto recipe. Today's recipe is going to be a very typical Milanese dish. It's going to be risotto with saffron, as we call it in Italy, risotto allo zafferano. So the main purpose right now, it's going to be toasting the risotto to preserve its cooking and make sure it's going to be nice and al dente once it's going to be cooked. So it'll take just, I'd say, 30 seconds to 1 minute, just to make sure the grains become just a little bit translucent. I am not using any fat right now because we will be using a lot of butter and a lot of Parmesan cheese at the end to finish the recipe and make it very extremely creamy. So right now I prefer not to use any kind of fat, oil or butter because it would be useless and would add more fat to the end to the recipe. Once the grains are toasted and they start to become just a little bit translucent and transparent, it's time to go with the wine. Actually, I'm making right now 200 grams of risotto, and when you cook a risotto in a pressure cooker, it's very important to follow some directions, especially with the weight of what we are cooking. As I'm cooking 200 grams of risotto, I will be using 100 grams of white wine. Right now, I am mixing and stirring to make sure all the alcoholic part of the wine evaporates, and it takes literally 30 seconds, maybe less. And as soon as I see the wine and I smell the wine has evaporated, as of now, it's time to add the onion. I am using a quarter white onion, just a quick stir, and down with the vegetable stock. I am using 550 grams of vegetable stock for 200 grams of rice. I will set the pressure cooker on high right now and wait for the stock to boil. Right after that, while I wait for the stock to boil, it will take literally like 30 seconds, I will add the saffron powder, which gives the typical yellow color to the risotto alla milanese, or Milanese risotto. As you can see, it starts boiling immediately, and it's time to cover with a pressure lid. I will close it and set it on a 2, which is the preferred power for cooking something like legumes, vegetables, and rices, beans, and those kind of ingredients. Right now, we are just waiting for the red safety valve up here to lift, which is the sign that the pressure inside the pressure cooker has built up. And as you can see, it's moving. As you can see, it's moving here. And as soon as it lifts, it means that the pressure inside the cooker is reached. Now we can set the timer, and we will be cooking it for 8 minutes. And once I have reached the right temperature and the right pressure inside the cooker, I will lower from max temperature to a medium temperature, the pressure cooker. The lid is extremely simple. We can see it right here. We have two valves here on top. We have the red safety valve up here, which is our first security system in this kind of pressure cooker. And it is used to signal the user when the pressure inside the pressure cooker is enough to be cooking. Right here, we have what we call the safety venting valve, which is the main venting for the steam to go out during a recipe and during a cooking. Here we have two little locks to signal open and locked. These are extremely easy to understand and very easy to use, since they basically tell us how to when to open, when to rotate the red knob to open and to lock it. And here we have the level 0, which is the venting level, and I will show you afterwards, as soon as the risotto will be cooked and finished, the main purpose of this. And as you can hear, we have some steam. The magic is happening inside the pressure cooker, and the steam is going out from the venting valve up here. So you can see a little bit of steam going out, which means the rice is cooking. After the level 0, we have the level 1. The level 1 is designed for steaming. It cooks at 0.4 bars, and we have matched this amazing feature of our Ausker pressure cooker with a steaming basket. This is designed especially for this product, and it's perfect for cooking any kind of fish or meat or vegetables, and it's perfect because it preserves the most delicate foods and ingredients throughout the cooking. We have also included a very easy to understand steam level inside the pressure cooker, so you will always understand very quickly and very easily how much water and how much liquid you need when you're steam cooking. After that, we have level 2 and level 3. Level 2 cooks at 0.6 bars, and as I said before, it's the level preferred for cooking vegetables, for cooking rice, for cooking grains, and for medium to hard cooking all the medium hard ingredients. And at the end, we have the level 3. Level 3 is the hardest level of cooking. It cooks up to 0.9 bars, and it's perfect for cooking meat, for cooking fish, and for cooking all the hardest ingredients. So as you can see, the steam is working, the pressure cooker is working. 3 minutes have gone into the cooking, and as of now, the only thing we have to do is wait a little bit for the magic to happen inside the pressure cooker. Once it will be over, we will release the steam, wait a few seconds, and then use butter and Parmesan cheese, or Parmigiano Reggiano, as we say in Italy, to finish this delicious recipe. Other than that, we would like to point out all the main benefits of pressure cooking. In this case, you can see that in less than 15 minutes we can make an amazing recipe and an amazing Italian classical dish, which can be hard to make, but with this pressure cooker it's going to be the easiest thing ever. So saving time is one of the most important benefits of cooking with a pressure cooker. With that we can add also preserving all the nutrients of main ingredients that we're using while cooking with the pressure cooker. The pressure cooker allows foods to cook in a quicker way while preserving all the main minerals, vitamins, and nutrients, because the time we take cooking them is a lot less, and the ingredients and the meat or the legumes and the vegetables we are using won't be stressed too much during the cooking, since it cooks at a very high temperature. The pressure cooker actually cooks up to 120, 130 degrees and lets the liquid boil at those temperatures, allowing foods to cook in a much quicker way. So, other than time saving, we have a lot of health benefits, and other than that, a lot less consuming in water because generally when I am making risotto, especially for two persons, so using around 200 grams of rice, I am using from 1.5 to 2 liters of water. As of now, I'm using just 550 grams, which is less than a third. And I mean, it's quite a very good benefit for as you can. And concerning the alternatives you can find in the market, you can easily name many pressure cookers that are not this easy to understand and this easy to operate. In this case, we have chosen to allow all chefs and all home cooks especially to use something that is extremely efficient and performing in an easy and quick to understand way. The only thing we have to be proficient and come to an understanding in a brief time is how this little symbols on the lid work. It's super easy to understand, also by following the leaflet instructions, and just after a few uses, 2 or 3 uses, you will become so proficient and a very huge pressure cooking expert. The market offers very different pressure cookers. Most of them are not easy to operate, are not easy to understand, and some of them in the past years mainly have come up being a little bit risky and dangerous to use if you don't know how to operate them. With this model, with the Ausker Pressure Cooker, all of these problems are solved. Everything is so easy. Everything is so immediate to understand. Right now, we are 45 seconds. We only have 40 seconds left to the end of this cooking. So the 8 minutes have passed, actually very quickly. And as soon as the last 30 seconds run out, I will show you how quick it is to let the steam that has built into the pressure cooker go out, vent in a safe way. So 15 seconds left. I will turn it my way, just that it will be easier for me to open it. The only thing you have to make sure is to never get close to this valve, since right now it's venting all the excess steam. And okay, we're done. We can remove the pressure cooker from the stove. Wait a few seconds for the latest particles of steam to release. And as of now, I will show you how easy it is to open it, how easy it is to release all the pressure. So we start very slowly opening the knob, and as I turn it clockwise, you can see the steam releasing right here. This is the signal that all the pressure inside the pressure cooker is going out, and it has very efficiently built up. And right now I have placed it on the 0 level here, which is the level that we indicate for releasing the steam. The steam is releasing, and as you've seen, the red valve has fallen, which means that it's now safe to use. If the red valve is lifted, is up, our safety mechanism, the third one actually, doesn't basically allow you to open, because as you can see here at the locked mark, it wouldn't be possible to open it. When it's down, when the red valve is down, we can open it. And with just one end, we can lift it. Now, we give a nice stir. The smell is unbelievable. It smells of saffron. It smells of juicy and sweet onion. And now it's time to go with the Parmigiano Reggiano. You can go, this quantity actually is up to you. So if you like it more cheesy, you can go and add more cheese. If you want it less cheesy or do not want to use Parmigiano Reggiano, you're free not to use it. But one of the most important thing to use is butter. And it's extremely important that the butter you use is stone cold. So I placed this butter in the fridge a few minutes ago, just to make sure it gives a nice shock to the rice. And now we just need to stir and create this foamy and juicy cream that will give this risotto his authentic taste and authentic texture. Some people will like the risotto to be a little bit more dry. I like mine actually, as we say in Italy, all'onda, which means on the wave, translated literally, but basically it means is a little bit runnier. And this is how basically we cook it in Milan and in the northern parts of Italy. And now it's time to serve. You can see all the onions has basically dissolved and just small chunks are still there. And there you go. In less than 15 minutes, you have the most amazing, delicious risotto alla milanese. And honestly, I can't resist, but I need to taste it. It's gonna be very hot, so. It's just my favorite. It's just my favorite dish. I love it. I love it. Thank you for watching.